Hey, what's up? So, in today's FBA guru world, everybody's talking about how easy it is to make money on Amazon. For me, I found two main contenders that have established themselves as the guru when it comes to figuring out FBA. We got Tenor and his Amazon Seller Mastery class, and we got Kevin David and his FBA Amazon Ninja program. Stay tuned, I'll let you know which one is probably the bigger bang for your buck. All right, first up is Tenor J. Fox's Amazon Seller Mastery class. Now this is one of the very first classes I jumped into, and it was solid. It's around $500, but you can break it down into two simple installments for about $275 each. Now the reason why I jumped into it is because I did my own personal research, of course, and I was getting a lot of buzz from people finding a lot of success with Tenor J. Fox. So I jumped into his Facebook group first to find out, what all the hubbub was about. And there were people there finding success. I say, judging from what people are showing in the group, most people are averaging around $100 a day profit selling Amazon products. And then there are those people that are doing exceptionally well. Strangely, a lot of them happen to be Canadian, but I don't know, I guess that's neither here nor there. But his class is great because it takes a very large amount of information and condenses it, and he spoon feeds you piece by piece. You even get an opportunity to look over the shoulder and see him do his process one step at a time. Now it does move kind of quickly, and he does cover things so fast that there might be smaller pieces of things that you may miss, bits of information that may not be necessarily as clear. But the good thing about it is, at the time, Tenor was doing a very good job of actually reaching out to everybody that joined his class. And he's got a couple thousand people, I want to say, now that have joined his class. So reaching out to him may prove to be a little bit more difficult. But the great thing about it is he's got the Facebook group. The Facebook group, everybody's condensed and adding their 2 cents, and you can ask questions and you can see people's process. They post all of their stats and information, and they'll help you out with some of your products as well. It's a great way to get started. Definitely recommend it. The only drawback to Tenor's class is that now, because he's been so busy, he's going off into different areas. So the one-on-one coaching that you would get from him, typically that used to be for free, you now have to pay for. But the good thing about it is that he's got a lot of information currently on YouTube right now, so you can always backtrack and get the bits of information that you might have missed in a one-on-one conversation. And you always have the Facebook group as well. All right, next up is Kevin David's Amazon FBA Ninja course. Now, to me personally, I like this one a little bit more than Tenor Fox's, simply because it takes its time a little bit more. Now, if you want to hurry up and make some real quick money like now, you don't have time to sit there and go through all the drama and somebody holding your hand, then I would absolutely recommend Tenor Fox's course because A, it's relatively inexpensive, it's around $500, and you get a whole buttload of information and he gives it to you quickly. Whereas Kevin David's course, he takes his time a little bit more and he goes into a lot more detail of some of the smaller intricacies of how to become an Amazon selling master. One of the things that I bought personally was his class on how to find a product. Now this is an area where Tenor Fox's course kind of comes short. He gives you the information so quickly, and there's so many people using this information that a lot of people are bumping heads and using the same product over and over again, and they're also using the exact same methods in order to find their product. Both Tenor Fox and Kevin use Jungle Scout as one of their primary tools in order to find some of their products, but what I'm finding is that in Tenor Fox's class is that the methods that he's teaching are good and they do work, but there are so many people doing it that you may have a little difficulty trying to find a product. I didn't have that problem when I was in Kevin's class. Kevin has a whole bunch of additional tricks up his sleeve. And me personally, I found up to about 4 usable products. Right now, the problem that I'm having is trying to figure out which one am I going to use first, because I only have a small amount of money and I can't actually pursue all of them at the same time. That's a really good problem to have when dealing with Amazon FBA. His course is a little expensive though, to be perfectly honest with you. But the thing is that you get a whole bunch of information. His class comes in 8 different modules, but the good thing is that you don't have to buy the entire course all at once. You can buy each module separately, and each module is going to run anywhere, I guess, a little over $275, $300. I guess it depends on where you get it from, but if you break it down individually by modules, then it can absolutely be worth it. Or if you're just impatient and you want to hurry up and get started in a way that you get a very good firm understanding of what's going on and have some cool tips and tricks that not everybody's going to necessarily know about, then I would absolutely recommend Kevin's course. Also, because not a whole lot of people have jumped into Kevin's course just yet, he's very accessible. Like, I was just talking to him just a couple of days ago about my product, and he responds very, very quickly. He also has a Facebook group as well. He has a main one that's free that you should check it out. I definitely recommend, just so you can get a good idea of the temperature of the room and how people are interacting with each other. But if you buy the course, he's got a separate Facebook group where it's not as crowded, and some of the help that you get is a little bit more concentrated towards individual needs, whether it's figuring out how to do PPC, finding somebody to do your manufacturing over in China, or even product research. He covers it all, and he separates each one of them. So I think you'll get a bigger bang for your buck as far as getting the information you want that's not going to be shared by thousands and thousands of other people. But of course, that's what it is right now. Who knows the future of what the Amazon Ninja course is going to do, and he might run into the same problem that Tenor is running into now with there being so many people. But as of right now, I'm all in. I'm still trying to figure out which one of my products that I'm going to sell, and I will have updates on my Facebook page. But until then, man, those are the 2 main big decisions that you should have to go through, either Tanner Fox's course or Kevin David's course. You can't go wrong with either. You just got to figure out how fast and how much information that you want to get. Hey, so thank you for tuning in. I hope I didn't take up too much of your time. I know people like it short and sweet. Make sure you subscribe to my Facebook page, my YouTube page, and I'm going to also have the links down so that you can get to either Tanner Fox's courses very quickly or Kevin David's course very quickly. Other than that, man, have a great day, and let's make this money.